Everybody, Spidey here, and as always, I hope you're having a marvelous day. I know that I am because I'm with my daughter, Ashlyn, who's here.
Really tired.
She's really tired, but she agreed to do the video with me, which is great because this is an update video about what's been going on in the life of Spidey Hits because, as you know, if you follow the channel, there hasn't been a tremendous amount of new content lately, and a lot of it has to do with this one right here.
Yay!
Which is a good thing, not a bad thing, but... yeah, so you and I have been busy. You have been cast as Sandy in Grease after being cast as Marion in Music Man, which is probably why you're tired.
Yes.
This is, I was thinking about this today. This is our first day, at least together, our first day at home together since February.
Yeah, something like that.
Like every evening we've had something going on.
Oh, yeah.
This is my first night since February, where there wasn't an evening we were doing something somewhere, particularly related to the arts, whether it's
I think
your
so
shows,
as well.
your shows, ballet rehearsals, Grease. We've done 5 performances in a row. We've got don't do that. We've got 4 more this week, 3 more following that week, and then oddly enough,
We have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we have 4 this week.
4 this week,
And
3 next week.
Yeah.
And then I immediately go into rehearsals for Little Mermaid, the ballet.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to take a break.
Yeah, I'm not doing theater for the summer.
Well, you're going to do it for life.
Well, yeah.
Pretty much, starting
College.
in August, which is really exciting. But we got a family vacation coming up. Excited about that. So probably in all of this, Topps, now has the Marvel trading card license. They put out really one product, Topps Genesis. That's a US-based release. We opened that on the channel at a pretty high level relative to its secondary market price. But there hasn't been any other releases. But today was a big announcement. You don't know this, sweetie, but Topps just did. They're at a conference and they just did a release schedule, not like dates. Thumbnail. Anyways.
Oh, no.
They just did.
That's not what you want.
They just did a release of upcoming products, and we'll talk about that in a second. But still been collecting behind the scenes. Got some really cool purchases that will show up eventually, and I'll share those on the channel. But speaking of the channel, that was the other big thing that's happened recently.
I'm just waiting for you to announce it.
Oh, well, everybody knows. They say we hit 10,000 subscribers. Woo. Pretty amazing thinking about, you probably remember when I first started recording videos.
Yes. You go to Target all the time.
I went to Target all the time doing toy hunt videos, which I still enjoy. And if Marvel trading cards would be in Target like Marvel Legends were, I'd do those kind of videos too, but it's not the same. Not the same. But yeah, I do kind of miss some toy hunt videos. But all that's to say, we hit 10,000 subscribers. Really, I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's one of those things where I never thought that day would happen, but at the same time, I knew that it was like possible. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So it's really surreal. And part of the promise that I had here on the channel is that when we hit 10,000 subscribers, we're going to give away a PlayStation 5. So I'm sorry, honey, your PlayStation 5.
No. You want a used PlayStation?
No, we're going to have one. We're going to do a big stream, probably late May, mid to late May, maybe June, just depending on everybody's schedule.
What if I join and I win it?
You're disqualified.
Dang it.
All the things I've put together, you're disqualified.
That's wrong.
You can't win that stuff. But so I'm excited about doing that video here in the future. Already starting to game plan and like think about, what would make that 10,000 subscriber video a lot of fun for everybody, even if you don't win the PlayStation 5. So got that coming up. We got something in the mail from Gary Vee. We'll open this up here in a second. Been nice chatting with him and his team. It's just been kind of cool. But first, I got this from a friend of mine. Mr. George Kruger made this. Not to be confused with Freddy Krueger. This is George. Do you know who I'm talking about when I say that? Are you playing with me?
Who? Oh, no, Freddy Krueger?
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the person that sent you that.
Smallville's my friend Smallville. We'll look at this in a second. But first, let's talk about this release from Topps. News that hit today that there's going to be a set release called 2025 Topps Chrome Marvel Studios, which is going to have your MCU actor and actresses' autos.
Yeah.
More than likely with the Disney license that Topps have, global license, there's going to be a lot of actor autos, kind of movie type releases that we're going to see. More than I think we saw with Upper Deck. And some people might like that. Some people who are more the art kind of fans like I am, and then not like it as much. Something called Top 75 Marvel Golden Anniversary. So this is 50 years since 1975, a long time ago. I don't know if that's going to be comic book art, if what's this going to be significantly centered around. Probably the biggest thing that happened in 1995 related to Marvel is giant-sized X-Men. First appearance of Storm, Nightcrawler, Thunderbird, actually Ileana Rasputin, who later becomes Magic, first appearance of her. So a really big comic book, huge historical moment in Marvel history. And again, it's 50th anniversary, so they're calling it the Topps 1975 Marvel Golden Anniversary. Then a 2025 Topps Infinity MCU Phase 1. Phase 1 is, the first Avengers movie, first Iron Man movie, Captain America, the first Avenger movie, that phase, which is probably a lot of people's favorite phase of the MCU. Then they're going to do a 2025 Topps Chrome Deadpool, probably trying to strike while the iron's hot. Deadpool is obviously really popular. Did you like the movie?
That was one of the better movies they've made recently. I'm kind of just disappointed by all the movies right now. I've kind of boycotted going to see them. I'm not going to lie.
But we got to go see Thunderbolts.
Is that one good, actually?
They're saying it's the best rated movie in the last 4 years from Marvel. That would be good.
I'm a hard critic. We'll see.
We'll see. And then probably the set I'm most excited about on here is Topps Marvel The Collector. Topps Marvel The Collector. And that sounds like it might be an original art set. I don't know that that's true. I'm 100% speculating. But I'm hoping that we get an original art set of some kind from Topps. I'm hoping that's it. They also got a bunch of other releases, one that you might find exciting. 2025 Topps Chrome SpongeBob, 25th anniversary. Can you believe SpongeBob, 25 years old?
I'm mad at SpongeBob now, too. Their new episodes are sad.
Oh, well, we're classics. Classics. Then you got this is Disney, 2025 Topps Mint Disney. Sounds expensive.
Yep, everything in Disney is expensive.
2025 Disney Wonder, 2025 Disneyland 70th anniversary, and Topps Disney Vault. Then a Pixar set called Topps Pixar Gold, Topps Toy Story 30th anniversary. And then for Star Wars, Topps, what does that say? Mayo? M-E-I-Y-O.
That was so country.
Mayo? I have no idea, my friends. Topps, M-E-I-Y-O, Star Wars. 2025 Topps Smuggler's Outpost. And then Stranger Things release. So that's introducing their new products as it relates to their entertainment releases. So that's kind of cool. Now, back to what George got us. I'm going to let you open it.
Oh, gosh.
It's a nice little hard case. This is custom made.
So I'm supposed to throw this around and mess it up?
Nope.
Okay. Here you go. Oh, my gosh. Look. Wow.
Hold on. Let's get
Whoa.
a closer look at it.
I don't know what it is. Look at it. Whoa. What is it?
You don't know what it is? All right, take it out.
Is this the, what is it? This looks like a DS.
Close.
I know. It's a Game Boy.
It's a Game Boy.
I almost said something else that was not Game Boy.
Game Boy Advance. And he custom made it with this Spidey.
Now do one of Jinx.
Do one of Jinx? Okay, who's Jinx? Tell everybody who Jinx is.
Jinx from Arcane. I'm on
the
an
power
Arcane kick.
That's the power button?
You might have to charge it. Is there a charger? Is there anything you have to do?
Probably need to charge it. I didn't read the instructions. But I'm excited.
That is sick.
This is a really good job by George. George, thank you. And again, it comes in this really sweet case that it fits in very nicely, like so. I don't know how you made all this.
Nope.
Super grateful for that. All right, George will get it charged up and play it. I'll let you know how it goes. All right, now this comes from Gary V. If you don't know Gary Vanderchuck, Gary V is he's a collector of Marvel cards, but he collects kind of a lot of different things. And he also created his own trading card set called Topps Veefriends. And so he's making a big push to make everyone aware of his cards.
Yep.
Including sending content creators like myself a box like this, so we'll make a video talking about it.
Makes sense.
It works. So, but it's a really nice box. Don't you think?
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Luxury box.
You want to open it? It is like it's like, are we going to get a handmade purse?
Honestly,
Okay.
I hope not.
Oh, even better.
Yes.
What do we got here?
Look. There it is.
There it is.
Take it out.
It's a hoodie. You know, I'm a sucker for hoodies. What is
Let's go.
this? Decisive Duck. So this is actually kind of cool because what happened is I took a test and the test said I was a decisive duck.
Really?
Yes. And so
You should have wore that to, what is it called? Like the Riverfest thing?
well, I didn't have it.
Well,
Here locally we had something called the Riverfest, and
it's like themed about ducks completely.
they literally have a, what is it, 50
Like a
foot blow up duck.
Bigger than that.
I'll insert a photo.
Yeah,
for you to see
it was wild.
But this is a really nice hoodie.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited about that. Decisive Duck. Future collectible. When Veefriends blows up into a massive trading card collectible, this is
Oh yeah.
this is going to be one of the very first apparels that they had from the set. So I'm very fortunate to have it. Thank you, Mr. Gary V and team. Now we got to get some product to open it.
What?
You think that's cute?
Yes.
She might like opening these cards.
What am I? Oh.
This is the kind of design the cards have.
Oh, okay.
All right. Before I forget, part of this update video was supposed to include PSA Magazine, of which, if you don't know, I am now a contributing writer for. And my very first article, signed by Stan, A Guide to Stanley Autograph Cards, has now been published, which I'm very excited about. PSA does a great job putting out this magazine. If you have a collector account with them, you can select the Pop Culture magazine, and look at there. Signed by Stan Lee, A Guide to Stanley Autograph Cards by Justin Underwood. Again, very proud of my very first article here. Maybe one day I'll do a video going through these different Stan Lee autograph cards here as in the video. But if you haven't checked out this magazine, make sure you get a copy. You might have to get a copy off of eBay if you don't have the account, because now this is an issue for March. Now the April issue is out, and it also has an article from me in it. Also May will have an article, and then Lord willing, July. Working on it now. So anyways, that is another update that's been going on here, even though I have not been making as much content for Spidey Hits, the YouTube channel. Been creating some content for the magazine for PSA. We'll do that. But everybody, that's a little bit of an update here from the Spidey Hits family and channel. Again, I know there hasn't been a lot of content, but hasn't been new cards. You know, I primarily open up boxes of cards on the channel. That's what I enjoy doing. So as those are released, I'll be sure to do that. So keep an eye on the channel for that. But as always, I hope you have a marvelous day.